Good morning, my dear student. Today topic simple interest. Very interesting topics. So, understanding the simple interest, sometimes we need to borrow money from bank or a money lender for a specified period of time, right? At the end of this time, we have to pay back the money which we had borrowed plus some additional money for using the lender's money, right? So in this connection, we use some following terms, right? Like principal, interest, amount, rate, and period, time period, right? So what is principal? Principal means the money borrowed is called the principal or the sum. Okay. And interest, what is interest? The additional money paid by the borrower is called the interest. Sometimes you work from your parents the bank interest like a current account. In different banks, different interest rate are there. Like suppose SBI Bank, their interest rate in simple 3.5%, that means current account. Okay, and fixed deposit, that means FD, near about 6.67%. Okay, so it is varies year to year or bank to bank. Now what is amount? The total money paid by borrower to the lender is called the amount. Clearly that we understand, amount means a amount is equal to principal plus interest, right? Now rate, interest rate or rate percentage. Suppose the interest on ₹100 for 1 year is known as the rate percent per annum. That means you take ₹100 borrowed, okay, and during 1 year and you paid 5%. That is the percent per annum. Okay, that means your interest rate 5% and you take in time 1 year. So during 1 year you paid 5%. That means you paid ₹5 out of 100. Correct? Now simple interest. If interest is calculated uniformly on the original principal throughout the loan period, it is called simple interest. In this chapter, the term interest means simple interest. Right, student? In the previous class, we used the calculate simple. My dear student, here we learn some formula regarding simple interest. Here, let principal is equal to P, right? And rate is equal to R. Okay. Percentage per annum, right? And the time period, time is equal to T, year. Okay. And simple interest, is I, right? So from this formula, here we write SI is equal to P into R into T by 100. Correct? Now, from this formula we have number one principal is equal to 100 into SI divided by R into T. Right. Number two here R is equal to we write 100 into SI divided by P into T. Correct? Now number three formulas here, time T is equal to we write 100 into SI divided by P into R. Right. So this formula help you solve out different type of mathematical problem regarding this chapter. Right, student? My dear student, now for better understanding we discuss some problem and their solution regarding these chapters. Right. So first example number 1, find the interest on a loan of rupees 2,500 at the rate of 7% per year for 3 years. Right. Now this one example number 1. Now solution here, first of all we need some data that here given principal P is equal to rupees 2,500, right? And rate of interest R is equal to here 7% per year or per annum, right? Now here also time given 3 years, right? Now we using the simple interest formula that we get simple interest formula SI is equal to we write P into R into T divided by 100. Correct? So now put the value here 2,500 into R is equal to 7 and T is 3 divided by 100. Now 0 cancel out. Right, this will comes rupees 525. Okay, so interest, the interest amount, therefore the interest amount we got rupees 525. This one answer. I hope student. Now problem number 2. Find the amount to be paid on a loan of rupees 6,600 at the rate of 8% per annum at the end of 5 years. Right student? Now the solution regarding this problem, here we write P is equal to, principal P is equal to 6,000 rupees, 6,600, right? These are given. Our rate of interest 8% per annum or year, okay, and time T is equal to 5 years, right? And here simple interest that we find here question mark. Now as you know, the amount is equal to principal plus interest, right? So we first find out the simple interest is equal to P into R into T divided by 100. So here we put the value P is equal to 6,600 into rate of interest 8% and time taken 5 years divided by 100. So 0 cancel here. So this will comes, we multiply here 40 and this one will come rupees 2,640, right? This amount will comes. Now we write amount is equal to principal plus interest. So here principal how much? Principal rupees 6,600 plus interest we got 2,640 rupees, right? 2,640 rupees. Now we calculate this one. This one will come rupees 9,240. Okay. So the amount to be paid rupees 9,240, right? This one answer. Correct? Hope student you clearly understood. Now another problem is here, example number 3. Find the simple interest on rupees 7,200 at 5% per annum for 8 months. Also find the amount. Okay student, here month is given, so we should convert month to year, right? So principal here P is equal to, principal P is equal to rupees 7,200, right? And rate of interest R is equal to, we write 5%, and time T is equal to 8 months, right? This one will come 8 months means 8 divided by 12 years. That means 2 by 3 years, right? Now as you know, simple interest SI is equal to P into R into T divided by 100, right? Now put the value, this one 7,200 into 2 into 5 divided by 100 into 3, correct? So now 0 0 cancel out, so this one will come, this one 24, right? Now multiply, this will come, this one 10 and rupees 240, correct? So amount A is equal to principal P plus interest I. So here principal 7,200 and interest we got 240 rupees, right? So amount will come 7,440, right? This one, okay? So simple interest here 240 and amount rupees 7,440, correct? So this is the answer that we got from these problems, right? Now my dear student, here I will discuss the other example number 4 problems. Find the simple interest on rupees 4,500 at 8% per annum for 73 days. Also find the amount, right? So solution here, principal given, principal P is equal to rupees 4,500, right? And rate of interest R is equal to 8%. Now time T is equal to 73 days, that we convert into year, right? So here we write 73 divided by 365, now it became years, is equal to, this will comes 1 by 5 years, right? 1 by 5 years. Now we find out the simple interest SI is equal to, we can write P into R into T divided by 100, right? So put the value here, rupees 4,500 into 1 into 8%, that means 8 into 1 by 100 into 5, 0 0 cancel out, right? And this will comes, this will become this one 9, right? So this one 72 rupees, 72, right? Now amount A is equal to P plus I. So put the value P here rupees 4,500 plus 72, right? So amount will be become 4,572, okay? So this is the answer, okay? This one also answer. So interest that we got 72 rupees and amount that we got rupees 4,572, right? Hope you clearly understood. Now here the another example 5. What sum will amount to rupees 5,525 at 10% per annum simple interest in 3 years? Okay, so here we need to calculate the sum. So now my dear student, let the required sum be x, right? Then we write Si is equal to here x into 10 into 3 into 1 by 100, right? That mean here it will come, this 0 cancel, okay, and this one 3x by 10 rupees, correct? So it is the simple interest. Here P is equal to, the data is P is equal to principal or sum is equal to x, right? And rate of interest, rated interest 10%, and time taken 3 years, right? So amount, therefore amount A is equal to principal x and simple interest that we got 3x by 10 rupees. That means it will comes 13x by 10 rupees, right? But amount given is equal to how much? Rupees 5,525, right? So we can write, therefore 13x by 10 is equal to 5,525, or 13x is equal to 5,525 into 10, or x is equal to 5,525 into 10 by 13, right? If we calculate, then we will get rupees 4,250, okay? So hence we write, hence the required sum is rupees 4,250. This one answer, right student? I hope you clearly understood. Now dear student, here we discuss the another example number 6. Here Rohan took a loan of rupees 55,000 from a bank on 15 January 2009 and repaid it on 22 August of the same year, right? Find the interest he had to pay if the rate of interest was 2 whole 1 by 2% per annum. Okay student, I hope you understand that problem. Now we find out the solution regarding this problem. Here first of all, time is big challenge here, not a big challenge. So simple way that we calculate the time. So first we write the given data. Here principal P is equal to rupees 55,000, right? And rate of interest 2.5% per year. That means 5/2% per year or annum. Correct? Now time, here we calculate time T is equal to, here January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and up to August, right? Okay, 2009. So here January, how much? 16 days, plus February 28, March 31, April 30, May 31, June 30, July 31, and August 22. Now add them. Okay, now add this one here. This means 31, this one 31 minus 15, right? So as you know, the January is 31 days. So starting here 15 January 2009. So we subtract 31 minus 15, that will get 16. Okay, so total days will come 219 days. Now convert it into year, right? That means we write here 219 by 365 years. That means it will come 3/5 years, right? Now simple interest SI, as you know, P into R into T by 100. Now put the value, this one 55,000 into rate of interest, how much? This one 5/3 into time 3. So here 100 into 5. Okay, so rate of here the time 3/5, and rate of interest how much? 5/2%, right? So here into 2, right? Clear? Now the 0 cancel here, 5 cancel here, and now multiply this one, then divide. This will come became rupees 825. Okay, so the interest that he had to pay rupees 825. So the interest, hence the interest he had pay rupees 825. Correct? I hope you clearly understood this problem. Now my dear student, we solve another problem, problem number 7. Here given, Mr. Mishra took a loan from a bank for 2 years at the rate of interest 7 whole 1/2% per annum. He had to pay rupees 2025 as interest at the time of repaying the loan. Here find the amount of loan he took from the bank. Right, that means we need to find P, that means principal, right? So here given data, T is equal to 2 years, right? 2 years, T is equal to 2 years. R rate of interest 7 whole 1/2% per annum is equal to 14 and 15 by 2 years, right? Now the time here given 2 years, rate of interest 15/2% per annum, and interest I is equal to, that means simple interest I is equal to rupees 2025, correct? So we find out the simple interest, as you know, P into R into T by 100. Now put the value, implies that rupees 2025 is equal to P into R is equal to 15 times T is equal to 2 by 100 into 2, right? So 2 cancel here. Now we write P is equal to 2025 into 100 divided by 15. Okay, so it will comes P is equal to, this one calculate, then you will get rupees 13,500, right? So Mr. Mishra took a loan of amount of sum of money is 13,500 rupees. Okay, this one answer. Hope you clearly understood. Here we discuss the another problem number 8 regarding this simple interest. So here questions, at what rate percent per annum simple interest will a sum treble itself in 16 years? Okay, so we find out the solution. Let's try. Here let the sum be rupees X, right? Then amount will be the amount will be 3x, rupees 3x, correct? So SI is equal to, we can write simple interest SI is equal to 3x minus x rupees is equal to rupees 2x, correct? Now thus principal P is equal to rupees X SI is equal to rupees 2x and time t is equal to 16 years, right? So rate of interest, therefore rate of interest we can write 100 into SI divided by P into T. That means it will comes 100 into 2x by x into 16, right? X cancel, this one 8. That means it will comes 12.5% per annum. 12.5% per annum, correct? Hence the required rate is 12.5% per annum. This answer, right student? Hope you clearly understood. Now my dear student, here problem number 9. Problem is that divide rupees 12,000 into two parts such that the simple interest on the first part for the 2 years at 6% per annum is equal to the simple interest on the second part for 3 years at 8% per annum. Right student? You read this math 2 times, then try to solve out. Okay, I give this solution. First of all, let the first part be rupees x, right? Then second part will be part is equal to rupees 12,000 minus x, right? Now first one, simple interest on 1 rupees x at 6% per annum for 2 years. It became we write rupees x into 6 into 2 divided by 100. That means it will become rupees 3x by 25, right? Now SI on rupees 12,000 minus x at 8% per annum, for 3 years. 3 years it will become is equal to rupees 12,000 minus x into 8 into 3 years divided by 100, correct? And this will become this one 25 and this one 2. Now it will become rupees 72,000 minus 6x divided by 25. Okay, so regarding this problem, now we write therefore 3 x by 25 is equal to 72,000 minus 6x is equal to 25. So 25 both sides cancel, implies that 3x is equal to 72,000 minus x. Right, now it will become 9x, implies that 9x is equal to 72,000, implies that x is equal to 72,000 divided by 9. This one 8, that means rupees 8,000. Right, so this is the answer. So we write here the first part, therefore first part became rupees 8,000, and second part became 12,000 minus 8,000. Right, so it will become rupees 4,000. These are the answer. Right, hope you clearly understood. Here we going to solve out the next problem number 10. Here given the simple interest on a certain sum for 3 years at 8% per annum is rupees 96 more than the simple interest on the same sum for 2 years at 9% per annum. Find the sum. Okay student, so let's try the find out the solution. Right, here let the required sum be rupees x. Right, so SI on x rupees x at 8% per annum for 3 years will become rupees x into 8 into 3 by 100 is equal to rupees 6x by 25. Correct. Now SI simple interest on rupees x at 9% per annum for 2 years. It will become rupees x into 9 into 2 by 100. That means it will comes 9x by 50 rupees. Correct. So according to question we can write now 6x by 25 minus 9x by 50 is equal to 96. Correct. So this implies that it will comes 12x minus 9x divided by 50, LCM 50, that means 96, implies that 12x, that means it will it will 12x by minus 9x is equal to 96 into 50, right? Now this will comes 3x is equal to 96 into 50, implies that x is equal to 96 into 50 by 3. This will 3 and this one 2. Now it will become 16, 15 and 16, so 1600 rupees, right? Hence the required sum is rupees 1600. This one answer. Hope student you clearly understood. So please subscribe my channel, like and share with your friend, and don't forget to click the bell icon for the latest update. Thank you for watching my class.